Hi guys, postman's bin. Pretty sure I know what's inside, but before we open it, I'll just mention, some of you notice I obscure my name and address for my own privacy. I don't want all sorts of stuff sent to my home address. Used to use black tape to cover the address, but with these plastic envelopes and the paper address labels, what I do nowadays is I use a old pan scourer. It's a rough, fairly abrasive surface. This one's well worn out, which is why I use it. Just dampen it and then rub the paper label, and it rubs the label clean off, as you can see. So I just thought I'd put that in there as a little tip for people who want privacy. Some people don't mind. Some people are quite happy to have stuff posted to them. And then you get them putting videos up saying, please don't send me any more, I've got no storage space left. So, what is it? 99% confident it's some solar panels. And they should be 60 by 60. And they've even got wired up already. That's quite handy. They were relatively cheap, and I bought a set of 5 of them because that was a economic way of buying them. And I want one of them for this solar lamp. And 60 by 60 is the size, so that's fine. Only thing is those wires come out at the wrong place. If I desolder them and resolder them on the outsides there, that'll be just right. So that's what we'll do. And then that means we can reassemble this one that at the moment I've got running on this great big panel, which is way too big. 2 AA nickel metal hydride batteries that I actually bought, because these are the 600 milliamp hour ones that are designed for solar lights, so they're relatively low milliamp hour. And then that's the rest of it. So we'll do a bit of soldering, put it together, and you can probably hear it's raining hard outside, so I won't be rushing to put that outside in the garden just yet. There we are, soldered using the original wires. It would have been nice to have replaced them with those nice new wires that came with the panel, but I'm worried about trying to solder on this old, well, the old wire and the old board, because I think if I desolder these wires and try and solder new ones on, I might have problems where the corrosion has actually eaten away at the copper tracks. So that's why I'm reusing the existing wires. We can take that cover off. So I'll put that in place. I think I'll just use blue tack. I could hot glue it and all the rest of it, but I think I'll use blue tack for now, just as a temporary fix, so we can put it together and see if that panel's good enough to charge those batteries and keep it running. This one, the old screws all snapped when I tried to unscrew them originally, and where I've tried to get them out, all I'm doing is cracking this surface, which is a shame because it was in good condition. So I'm not going to do any more to that. I'm just going to push that on where it goes. That goes on first. A bit of a sort of goldy coloured effect or bronze effect. And then them. So again, I think I'll just put some blue tack in there to hold it all in place. Assemble it and leave it to see if that gives us enough power. Let's just occurred to me, some people might not know what blue tack is. It's available from stationery stores. It's used for sticking posters up on the wall, that sort of thing. And it's a bit like putty, but it doesn't go hard, it stays soft, and it'll stick to virtually anything temporarily. You can get it back off again. What it sticks to the best is itself. So if you've got it stuck to something, the easy way to get it off again, let's have a look at that, a little bit stuck down there. The easy way to get it off again is stick another bit of blue tack over the top, and that pulls it off. So that's why we're using blue tack. We can get it off again easily. Really don't need very much because we're just holding it in place. So that'll hold it there and stop it dropping off. And then, as I say, these screws are no good, so I'm going to put a little bit of blue tack on the end of each of them. Just a tiny little bit. And that should just stop it falling off when we're carrying it around. If I was trying to do this as a long-term fix, I'd probably try and drill those screws out, but I think that'll end in failure anyway. So there we go. So this isn't properly waterproof, but I'm not too worried about that because I probably won't put it out in the garden. Probably. That can just sit in there for now. Okay. If I cover over enough of it, you can see there's some power in those batteries already. I will put some screws in those holes because they're quite all right. I didn't screw down the circuit board either. So that's just rattling around in there. I think it's quite funny that it is raining today because we have had a very hot spell. Apparently it was what do they call it, a plume of hot air blown up from the Azores, coming up over the UK. So it's been ridiculously hot. So it's quite nice that it's cooled down, but it does mean this is one of the things I would have liked to have left outdoors overnight just to demonstrate it working again. And we can't do that because it's going to be raining. Anyway, that's it. Let's swap to, oh no, I think we can just about see it all there. Yeah, that's it. But as I say, no point in going and sticking it out there in the rain. I've made no attempt to waterproof it. So we'll just have to leave it like that. I'll find some way of standing it in the conservatory here and we'll have a look tonight, see if it lights up properly. That'll do for now, supported in that plastic box. We'll have a look tonight, see if it lights up. I'm pretty sure it will light up because we saw it did anyway, but that's charged up already using this solar panel, which is more than double the size. So tonight it'll run itself down when the lights come on, and then tomorrow we should get a genuine session with it recharging using that solar cell. So tomorrow night, if it lights up, will be the proper test, not tonight. I changed my mind. I've put it outside. We'll let it get wet and see what happens. Thanks for watching. If you want more information, check down below in the video description. If you like this video, you might like this one up here. And if you want to subscribe, you can check out my channel over here. Up here is my latest video on my channel, and down here is a video playlist associated with the video you've just watched. Thanks again for watching.